Physical strength is just another aspect of your amazing human potential to tap into and learn to express. As I talked about in the last video, it is very good for all levels of your being to be strong, so let's manifest. The key to getting strong is listening to your body and trusting what it tells you. If you have never done strength exercises before or find them intimidating, you are probably going to want to start with a coach to guide you in real life or virtually. That's part of what we do. If you are comfortable learning via YouTube, for example, that's your prerogative too. This video is not a technique how-to. There are plenty of those out there, and the good ones are all good enough and are also insufficient for whatever level of individualized coaching you may need to feel comfortable engaging with the process. This may come as a surprise, but according to studies that have been done on strength training and safety, good enough technique is sufficient. There is no perfect or optimal technique for safety. Sit with that for as long as you need to. Part of our trauma-informed work is helping people unlearn competitiveness and perfectionism around what they do with their exercises. In short, good enough technique is efficient and repeatable, meaning you put energy only where you need to in order to complete the movement, and you do it in roughly the same way each time. The more important thing that the research does say matters for strength and safety is to pay attention to your RPE, listening to your body. This means giving some thought to how much you load an exercise relative to your current abilities and how quickly you increase this over time. If you're listening to your body, truly, you're on the path. For us in our Zen practice, we like to lift weights because it offers us the most scalability and accessibility, and the way we do that is by applying RPE thoroughly. Here is how it goes. A feeler or test session is where we use RPE to determine the combination of weight and reps that feels like it produces the goal RPE for you today. Then we use this valuable information to guide future training sessions and build strength. We are looking for somewhere between 3 to 10 reps of a given exercise at RPE 7. RPE 7 corresponds to you feeling like you could do 3 more reps when you decide to stop the set. That's the whole game, basically. If you have a good sense of your body's movement in space, this feeling corresponds to the first detectable slowdown in the speed of the movement on the way up. If you are able to perform more than 10 reps of an exercise at the goal RPE 7, it's not quite heavy enough to build meaningful strength. If you are only able to perform 1 or 2 reps, that's too heavy for now. If a beginner has strong feelings of fear or has trauma that comes up during exercise, their sense of RPE may be guided a lot more by emotions than their sense of muscular effort or exertion, and that's totally okay and normal to start with. We want to give lots of space and time for safety and trust to be built. A test session may go something like this. Perform 5 reps of a bodyweight box squat at a height that is overly generous, the too easy setting. If you can remember to, try to take about 3 seconds to sit down, pause for 2 seconds, then stand up untimed. Note any sensations that come up in your body. If it did in fact feel too easy, increase the range of motion somewhat by reducing the box height 2 to 4 inches. Perform another 5 reps the same way to the new range of motion standard. Again, note any sensations that come up in your body. Notice if it felt any more difficult. If it did, give it an RPE rating of 1 to 10, 10 being a maximum effort. If it is 7 or more, congrats, your testing is done for today. Otherwise, decide whether to increase the range any more today based on whether you feel like there is ample room to, or if your body already feels somewhat stretchy at the current range of motion. Perform 1 more practice set of 5 reps here if you choose to increase the range, again noting the RPE afterwards. Next, this is where it gets interesting. Introduce a lightweight implement, such as a dumbbell, a kettlebell, or a barbell. I'm talking 5 to 10 pounds for new lifters, or if you are an experienced lifter, about 20% or the empty bar can be your next set. On your next set, I want you to do the reps open-ended, meaning continue doing more reps until you've either reached the RPE7 goal for today or made it to the 10 rep cap. Most people will reach the 10 rep cap easily here, but if you sense the RPE7 goal has been reached, again, you're done for today. If you're not done, next begins the iterative or add and repeat process. You are to add a modest amount of additional weight, just enough to produce a change in your sense of effort. Let's say you grab a 20-pound dumbbell now, then repeat another open-ended set of squats until you reach RPE7 or the 10 rep cap. If you reach the RPE7 goal, again, you're done for today. Otherwise, add weight again, rest 3 minutes, then go again. Let's say on the next set you choose the 30-pound dumbbell, and at rep 8 you finally feel that noticeable slowdown in speed. Congrats, you've reached RP7 and have completed the test for today. You can apply this same process to another lift the next time you decide to work out. In the next video, I'll talk about how to take the information gathered from this test session and use it to build strength.